What I'm grinding up right here are, well, basically oak tree tumors, and they're going to help me make a really interesting natural dye. These are oak galls. They form when tiny gall wasps lay eggs in the tree's developing leaf buds. They're extremely high in tannins, so when I add some iron in the form of iron sulfate to this gall extract, it turns a deep purplish black. I'm being careful to only do a quick bath here with the yarn because I'm worried about potentially damaging the fibers, which iron can do, but I'm actually really happy with the shade we ended up with, and I think it could make a really nice beanie, which, lucky for us, I know just the person to show me how that's done. After first making a swatch with some of the sample yarn and doing some math, it's now time to take the oak gall dyed yarn and get to knitting. While that's going on, let's talk about oak gall ink because it's actually really interesting. You see, oak galls were the primary source of making ink in Europe for well over 1,000 years. The majority of medieval and Renaissance manuscripts are written with iron gall ink, and the Declaration of Independence is also written with it. Its acidic nature did have a habit of sometimes eating through paper and parchment, so by the late 20th century, chemically produced inks that are better suited for paper became the standard instead. But I'll tell you this much, oak galls and iron have made for a really lovely shade of gray and a really excellent beanie. I am extremely stoked to finally have a tree dye article of clothing. I'm already obsessed with this. Huge thanks, obviously, to my partner in crime for doing all the heavy lifting here. Already can't wait to make even more tree dyed clothing to show you real soon.